Zuckerberg. So, hey, okay, so let's start with a checklist.
Yeah.
This is week one,
do it,
live.
yeah.
Here we go. We're going to keep this concise and efficient, get you this information so you can learn a lot.
Let's
Okay?
do it.
Let's
Okay.
do this.
Okay.
All right, so checklist. All
What
right,
we
you
got?
should have accepted a MyZone invite in the app or email. Okay, if you don't got that, let us know. Just post a comment here. You should have your fitness test done. Fit test done and
Fit
crushed.
test should be done.
Yep, if you haven't got
have
it
not
done-
done it, I think I have maybe 8-10 people in Elk River. I don't know how Rogers is. They're much more organized, I should
Yeah.
say. They're good.
Oh,
but
yeah.
here, I think I have 8 or 10 people that have not done their fit test yet. So no, we're going to tell them.
We're going to find them and get them.
Yeah, we're going to find you.
All right, in-body should be done. You should be done with the in-body, okay? And you have to do a final check-in. Here's your warning. All right, so do your best to get your midpoint. You have to get the
The final
check-in, or else your body comp
Yep.
scores will not count,
Yeah.
okay? This is an 8-week challenge, not a 4-week challenge.
Wow.
So get your butt into the in-body, otherwise ain't counting.
Can I just tell you
Control
guys-
Open App will delete that.
Can I just tell you guys, this is probably the most prompt we've ever started this. I feel like we're usually giving each other crap. Like we're talking to people about how their weekend was and et cetera,
Yeah.
et cetera.
Bunch
So
of
like I'm feeling a little
baloney.
bit, I'm just saying, I'm feeling a little bit cold going into this. So I just want to warm them up a little bit.
No.
Okay.
They should
okay.
be warm. It's noon.
Well, let me give you guys a hug.
One. It's
I'm
1
sending you
o'clock.
guys a hug because I can't
Yeah.
give you one, I guess.
All right, so next thing is, you guys should have goals. You guys should have a nutrition goal. You should have exercise goals, and you should have a supplement goal.
So kind of going off of that, one of the things that I talk about with all of the people that I meet with for the check-in is when I meet with you or when our coaches meet with you, we want to be able to create SMART goals together, right? So when we meet together, we want you to walk away knowing, okay, I have to do A, B, and C in order to see success and the changes that I want to see for this challenge, right? And so when we meet with you and we say you need to have a nutrition goal, crap. Did we lose it?
Bert just said we're not live anymore.
It says that we're on
Oh,
here.
it's back.
Okay. Phew.
She's crazy.
Okay.
Bert, it's your internet.
Okay. So when you walk away from us or with a check-in from your coach, we want to make sure that you can say, okay, nutritionally, this is what I'm going to do. Exercise-wise, this is what I'm going to do. And then whether it's supplements or whether it's a personal goal or whatever that looks like, we want you to be able to walk away with items 1, 2, and 3. And at the end of your day or at the end of your week to be able to say, I did these 3 things.
Yep.
And if I do these 3 things every day or most days every week, by the time I have my 4-week check-in, I should see awesome results.
Right.
And then if you don't, then that's when we are able to say, you did this, this, and this, and we didn't see maybe this being a success, if you want to see this kind of a change. So that's when we can use those guidelines and those goals to be able to go back and tweak little things.
Yep.
So it's continue to see success.
Right.
So
Losing 20 pounds is not a goal. Losing 20 pounds is a result. Make sure you have clear goals. If you don't have clear goals, email me. Luke.fitclub@gmail.com and let me know. I'll make sure that your coach gets that to you. And because what is said isn't always what is heard. So your coach may have told you that, you just didn't quite hear it. Or
why were you staring at me when you said that?
I'm staring at you. I was looking at the camera. Okay, so so just know that. So nobody's in trouble. I just want to make sure you guys are dialed in because it's really important to have a clear goal.
Yeah.
So
yeah. The other thing with your check-in, guys, when you leave a check-in with your coach, say it's like today, or that's a bad example. So say it was on the 14th, say it was Friday. Know that you want to tell your coach, or your coach should be telling you, hey, in 4 weeks is our next check-in. Set a date before you even leave that meeting. That way, when you guys leave, you know, okay, whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that you good?
yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Just make sure
Whatever you do, you know that you're going to have a check-in in 4 weeks. There's something about having a date set that helps people to be held accountable, right? So if we
Agreed.
just leave it open-ended and we don't have a date set, then
Yeah.
then
Have a
people just
date.
have a tendency to, And
Dates
plus,
are
I want
good.
to have a date.
Dates are good.
Dates are good.
Yeah.
When was the last time we had a date?
1984.
I feel like, feels
Okay.
since then. Yeah,
Since
you were in
84?
college. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, what do you got?
Okay, next thing. Content from this will be the quiz will be emailed on Friday. You'll have until Sunday. to do it.
To take the quiz.
There's no more having a week to do this quiz, because from Friday to Sunday, you are going to be asked a couple of questions. We're going to ask if you were compliant for nutrition, exercise, and supplement goals. And you're going to rate yourself, just like in the past. Now, you can't go back and do that a month later. It's impossible. You can't. You can't reflect on your compliance a month later.
Yeah.
We've let people kind of do that, take the quiz late. No more. No soup for you. Okay.
The smack
Get it
down.
done. Yeah.
It makes sense though.
Yeah.
So in addition to that, so the quiz will be released on Friday, and you have to watch these lives in order to be able to answer the quizzes.
Yep.
It's not like we can be like, oh, she didn't watch it,
Right.
or whatever. But there's going to be content in this presentation, in this live, I guess, that will be on your quiz.
Yeah.
So, Look at us
Okay.
go.
We got pointers. We got 3 pointers for you, and then we're done. We're gonna keep this short. We want 10 to 12 minutes, and then out. So 3 pointers: nutrition, exercise, supplements. What we feel work really well to help you crush your goals. Okay. So remember, losing 20 pounds is a result, not a goal. So let's talk about that. So number 1, carb backloading. We're talking nutrition here first. So carb backloading. If you don't know what carb backloading is, I'll post a lengthy video of us explaining it. But essentially what carb backloading is you are removing carbohydrates, meaning like fruits and starch, sugars, things like that, through the first 3/4 of your day. You're allowing your body to not have to deal with any insulin ups or downs throughout the day, which helps your body burn fat. Insulin is a storage hormone, okay? When your insulin goes up, that's what tells your body to store things instead of burn things. You want to burn stuff. We're here to burn it, okay? So do carb backloading. It's in the meal plan. If you don't have the meal plan, let us know. Post it right in here, okay? Number 2, zone
I'm
match.
impressed. Okay, so one of the things that we talk about with exercise is, it's kind of weird that you're talking about nutrition and I'm exercise, but it's good.
It is weird.
It's good. You're good at simplifying things. Okay,
I'm gonna
so
try this.
all right, you got
backwards,
it.
okay.
See this little thing that's circled right here, guys? Where's my finger? Wait.
That's so weird.
That
Want me to move it or are you moving it?
That thing right there, guys.
Much better in a PowerPoint,
that little,
I promise.
That little ZM is called zone match, okay? So, let me talk to you.
I think they got it. So it's on the app, workout.
So
button.
what we talk about with you guys is that strength training is not something that needs to be done every day. If you want to do it every day, awesome, go for it. We would never. Anyway, I'm a girl. Move over. So here's no. So what we talk about is strength training at least 2 or 3 times a week. More if you want to, and more if your goals are conducive for it.
Right.
Most people that start with us and are doing the challenges are looking to burn some fat and build some muscle, right? So that being said, we recommend typically 2-3 times a day, 3 times a week of strength training, okay? We don't want you to be here every day taking classes, right? We're being considerate of all the things, right?
But you can take classes.
You
every
can.
day.
And if you want to, awesome. But in addition to classes, we want you guys to do some cardio on your own, and we kind of consider that homework. So that zone match that Luke just showed you is it actually, and I suppose.
So go to zone match,
Yeah.
click it, and here's what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. What do you
Play
got?
with it and find a workout that you like. It's going to hold you accountable to cardio.
I'm going to show them mine. I don't have
Okay,
my. You
so-
can't see it, of course. There we go. Okay, so if you click on zone match, this right here, it's not low. Okay, let's do this. My phone's kind of goofy, but this is one option. It's going to give you loads of options of doing red and yellow cardio, blue and green cardio.
Yeah.
And so what we want for you guys is to be able to use that and be able to use your MyZone to do cardio instead of trying to figuring it out for yourself.
Right.
Is that good?
Just do it.
Okay.
Okay, next. Pre and post workout. Okay, now listen. So this challenge is heavily weighted on building muscle. Okay, you can double points for increasing skeletal muscle mass. So you gotta program yourself. You gotta think ahead of how you're gonna do that. The lowest hanging fruit, ding, great corporate term, okay, is what you do before you lift and what you do after you lift, okay? So for pre-workout, okay, a great option, and we're gonna talk about this, more other options as we move. Spark is a great pre-workout, okay? I took a bite of this one, even the wrapper's good, like it's good for you. So these are little packets that you just slip in your drink. There's a little caffeine in it, amino acids, and some great minerals to help get your body rolling, okay? It's a fantastic, do it on an empty stomach. Okay, coffee is a good pre-workout too. So caffeine is one of the most researched and proven supplements that work on the planet. Okay, so caffeine works. All right, and it's not like 300 milligrams. It's not, your heart's not gonna pump out of your chest. Okay, so this is a really good for that. So pre-workout, empty stomach, bam. Post-workout, you just lifted, you broke down muscle tissue. Okay, there's micro tears in your muscle fibers, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing. But now, post-workout recovery. Okay, it's a great option after you lift to help rebuild those little tiny micro tears. Okay, and so say that you just don't eat nothing. That's when you kind of go the other way. That's called being catabolic. And I got a ton of nerdy videos that I'll post so you can learn more if you want. But now this is important. This year's important. Now, if you are a fat burner, meaning your primary objective is to burn fat, okay, you're gonna go 1 scoop. We used to have this product called Post, okay? That is a no more because you just need 1 scoop of this. One scoop of this if you're trying to burn fat. That's your main priority.
Okay.
Some of you guys, if you don't know what that means, talk to your coach. Your coach will tell you if you're a fat burner or lean earner. If you're a lean earner, you're gonna have 2 scoops of this. Like Lauren, you better be having 2 scoops of this. Okay? So 2 scoops this way. So 2 scoops if you're a lean earner. That's gonna help you build more muscle without having the fat burner 1 scoop, just because there's less carbs with that, and you're not gonna have a big bad insulin spike after that. So pre and post, here we go, baby.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
Lastly, dang it, I can't show them this one.
Wait, just tell them the letters. Wait, I'll tell them the letters.
Okay.
IIITBIIUTM.
Say it one more time.
You guys got this? Write it down.
Write it down.
It's
Go
going to
ahead.
be on the quiz.
Yep.
Okay. IIITBIIUTM.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that? You know what that is?
I do not. You wouldn't tell me.
I love it.
Okay,
If you
what do you
like
got?
back in the '90s, you used to see wrestling T-shirts with it. If it is to be, it is up to me. That's what it stands for. Go crush this week.
I love it.
Okay,
Good
we done?
one. I'm impressed. How we
Piece
did
of
all this.
chicken
You
grease.
guys-
Look at that. 12 minutes.
All we needed was
go get it.
All we
I'm
needed
turning
was
it
you
off
to
now.
come back. Okay. Love you guys.